why I would never give Paw Patrol to a brand new reader. First, what I do like about this, it lets you know that they were focusing on short I words. Great. And not too many words per page, but for a brand new reader, that's too much. Very cute illustrations, cute little story. They repeat words over and over again. The more you repeat the word, the more you get it. There's just a lot of cuteness and goodness here. Look, bottom line is you got 2-syllable words. Your child just learned the sounds to the letter. Maybe they can combine ah and t. Now you got, words like begin, balloon. It's just too hard. Like this word begins, they're just going to memorize that. They know that when they see that letter combination, that it's begins. So what happens when they see that letter combination? What do you think is going to happen? Because they don't understand how each of those sounds break down. They only understand that these letters make begins because that's what they've seen over and over again. And they memorized, but they don't know how to decode it. They will confuse those. So another example would be when you're first teaching your child the sounds, you're really just teaching one sound per letter. C is k, as in cat. It's the simplest. You just stay there for a while. This has city, and they just have to memorize city, and they also a second sound to Y, city. Why is it there? That's very confusing. Also, just because they memorize that C-I-T-Y is city and they memorize that, that is not going to help them sound that out up the road. Another example would be here you have the word win, W-I-N. Okay, great. They look at that over and over and over again. They memorize it, win. Great. Now, when they see this word, they're going to see the T in front of it. Are they going to be able to break that down? No, probably not, because they've memorized that they see W-I-N, win. That's all they know. They're probably not going to know that this is twin. Probably just going to be very confused. So it's always good for them to learn the sounds to the individual letters and also learn what combinations make different sounds. That way, up the road, they can decode those unfamiliar words. Like if they know CH is ch, they know this is chill. If they know that this is be, and then they know their ing words, they know this is beings and not begins. In summary, the reason these books are a problem is because the child they're still sounding out a word k, ah, t, and they're still trying to get the hang of that. They have no choice but just to memorize all these words. So the best way to do is put that away. Don't give them that until like 2nd or 3rd grade. Stick to the 3-letter words where they can actually learn how to decode. And whether it's a different company, Bob Books, or Primary Phonics, or My First Step Phonics, whatever, just stick to the 3-letter words that they can decode. Because with these, there is such a variety of I words. I mean, you're really it's a focus on short I, right? On these particular ones. And all of these, except, every now and then, they can all be sounded out and they learn how to sound out. It may be slow, but they're going to learn how to sound out all these words. And that's how you learn rather than memorizing. And then you can't do that anything with those words you memorize later. You can't use that to sound out other words. But if you know how each one is sounded out up the road, you can sound out a lot more words. So they learn to decode the words rather than just memorizing. And then later they see something similar. They don't know what to do with that. Follow for more teaching tips.